What's good, y'all? I just wrapped up my lift. I hit chest, abs, and I hit some cardio today. It's currently Friday. It is 6:51 right now. Today was one of them days I really didn't want to go to the gym, but I knew I needed to get it out the way. And what I'm realizing is you really got to have dedication and persistence with everything that you do. I've realized that I've been able to show up to the gym coming up on almost a year now that I've been consistent in the gym, but it's been a little bit hard for me to stay persistent in other areas of life the way I've been able to do with the gym. And I'm not sure why. Maybe the gym is just easy. Like, I don't really have to think too much. I've always been active in some type of way. Usually it was really more so just playing basketball, never really weightlifting. But that's always just came natural to me as far as being active. But being productive in other areas never really came easy for me. And I really don't know why that is, because a lot of people say, you know, what you do in the gym transfers over to other areas of your life, or it shows discipline. And side note, even semen retention. I'm on semen retention right now. I think on 103 or 104 days on retention, or whatever the case may be. So like, I have small things that have shown me that I could be consistent to an extent, like if I just put my mind to it. But for whatever reason, when it comes to other things, like when it comes to YouTube or business ideas or putting myself in social settings, whatever the case may be, I struggle. Or even like minor stuff, just like cleaning the room or like making appointments at the crib, or not at the crib, but like just making appointments for things I need to do, or studying when I don't feel like it. I don't always have that same desire to get things done the way I do with the gym. And let me know down in the comments if you guys are kind of the same way. I say all that because I can only imagine where I could be at if I put the same amount of energy into showing up for you guys every single day, or showing up studying, just learning new skills every single day, or practicing my social skills as far as talking to different people, or even just practicing confidence, doing all these things, getting these reps in on a daily basis. I could only imagine how far I would be. And so it's just real interesting for me that I, can't really show up, or haven't. I don't want to say I can't, but I haven't shown up in other areas the way I have in the gym. And maybe that's why I kind of lack confidence in certain areas of my life, because I feel like I should be a lot farther. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm not really sure like what your guys' age range is who watch these videos. I do know we got a couple of new subs from the vlog that I dropped recently, but it's one of those things where I kind of know everything that I need to do to be the man that I want to be, but it's like I don't have the confidence that I could actually become it, or I could do it, or I could excel. It's kind of like a belief thing. Like, since I don't fully believe, or maybe I don't deserve to have that success, I don't go after it. But it's so weird because I consume a lot of videos or books of people who do excel in certain areas, and I don't know why it's so hard for me when, if I'm being honest with y'all, I've been somebody who's always been on the sidelines in anything really that I do. I've always been the person who was kind of overlooked. And so maybe just being overlooked, I tied that to my identity. But now I'm trying to shift that because I want to be the one to show all the other men who are probably overlooked in any type of area. That you could have been overlooked in basketball, getting chosen for basketball. You could be overlooked when it comes to girls, or you could be overlooked when it comes to a job promotion, whatever the case may be. I've been on the negative side of all of those instances. I can remember getting cut from the basketball team. I can remember a girl, playing me to the left, or deciding to choose another dude instead of choosing me. Or, I thought that I should have gotten a job promotion, or even just the interview. I thought I should have gotten the job and I didn't get the job. They gave it to somebody else. So I know what it's like to be on that side. And it's like I'm trying to transition over to the other side, but my identity is still tied to that person who was on the sidelines. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense right now, but I'm saying all of that because me being in the gym, I feel like that's just one step closer to me coming over to the other side and being that man that I wish to be, starting with having that physique. But I've also realized I've kind of gotten caught up in being too influenced on the gym to where it's like I'm not doing anything but going to the gym and staying at home. And that's a terrible combo, because I think I said it in my last vlog, if you guys watch that, you don't want to be the person who maybe has the physique, or maybe he has the money, but he can't talk to people to save his life, or he's not emotional intelligent at all, or he's not really a leader the way he wants to be. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, man, like, how can I just stop being in my head and just take those steps every single day to be in better control of my emotions, or study a little bit harder, or clean my room a little bit more, or just help out around the house more, like take initiative, just kind of taking stuff off my mom's plate, because those are all things that are going to help me to be the man that I want to be. But it's like, when I don't do it, it's like, why don't you do it, bro? Because you be thinking it, but thinking it and actually doing it is two totally different things. So I don't know, y'all. This is kind of just a quick video. I was just thinking about that at the gym today. I was just thinking about all the L's that I had taken, just everything I had gone through recently, and just understanding, it was all a part of God's plan. It's all God's timing, but at the same time, God has probably put me in this isolation season for a reason. That's probably why I said it in the vlog. And I've been hurt because, man, I was feeling this girl that I was talking to, like, real heavy, like, and it's a girl from my past who, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't supposed to be talking to her in the first place, but me being in the state of mind that I'm in, I be doing stupid stuff sometimes. But I saw her in person and my social skills were so bad, y'all. Just anxiety through the roof, insecurities, me just thinking like, dang, am I good enough? Am I gonna be the same person I was when we first dated a few years back? Whole time, and all those things going through my head, I ended up fumbling, and I don't even talk to her no more. And we were talking almost every single day for like 2-3 months in a row, until that interaction in person happened, and I ain't heard from her since. And it's just like, man, I gotta figure out how to get out of my own head. I gotta figure out how to get that confidence piece. I gotta figure out how to have that belief. I gotta figure out how to get these results, these wins, as I'm looking to transition from being on the sidelines to being in the game. But I also gotta understand that you can't take those losses personal. You gotta be able to move on. And I kind of struggle with moving on. I kind of tend to hold on to those negative things. So I know I'm kind of ranting. I'm really just talking about a whole bunch of nothing kind of right now. But those are just all things that I think about. But ultimately, the main thing I'm trying to say in this video is I just have to do a better job of stepping up and not just talking about it, because I talk about things a lot. But talking and taking action is two totally different things. Y'all showed so much love on my main channel. It had me thinking for a minute, like, dang, maybe I can do YouTube after all. But it's that self-sabotage that be getting to me, because it's like, why can't you just think that you could do it to begin with? Like, if I just had that confidence, if I had that belief, I probably would have been posting on that channel. I probably would have been making better content and getting better. But I don't be seeing stuff like that. Like, I personally didn't think that was a good video. I'm over here looking at the comments and the likes, and I'm like, how did y'all like this video? Like, I thought it was a bad video personally, in my own opinion. But that's just a part of my mind that just be like subconsciously just thinking I can't do anything or I can't win. It's a crazy thing, y'all. It's really a crazy thing, and I got to figure out how to overcome that. So that was just some of my thoughts for today. No crash out video for y'all today, which is good change of pace. But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap it up. I just want to fill y'all in a little bit on what I was thinking. So I'll tap in with y'all later. Peace.